Ching out and will be able to open up this site for the plant. Whimp though with the nano swarm will not be able to deny the plant, but does a small chunk of damage to Vibhor. Still 5v3 on the retake, and for God's Reign it's all about re-aggressing and nullifying that man advantage down, but the trade's still coming through, and now Whimp on that site, while he will get taken out. It's a simple matter for one tap god to trade him out. No stars available for Ember, and with 4 HP an impossible task at hand, it's Revenant able to get off to a great start, pick up that first round. Trying to get himself out.
Difficult situation nonetheless for one tap god, but he still manages to jiggle between the angles and find himself a kill.
Ooh.
God's Reign, they've been trying to trade off each other and they've been trying to negotiate the advantage, but it's gone the other way and it's nullified real quick. 2 versus 2. The spike being planted, and KnightRider planted in position as well with the operator. Holds his breath, holds the angle, but not able to hone himself to get that shot. It's all now left on a job.
They get enough time to get out of the lockdown. A couple of them detained, but the backup there to make sure that this is basically a bait. Revenant now with the opportunity to hold down the defuse, they just don't care. The C's coming through as well, but the gravity well denies it altogether. Revenant is still able to pick up the frags.
And not losing.
Okay. The C's and a complete fail for the Nightfall. An early investment and the lurk for Sai shut down. They will be able to get the plant for not for too long, and actually scratch that, not even that. And Revenant, they're able to retake the site before God's Reign even are able to set down the spike. Use KnightRider.
Look and look action though. One tap god hears this coming, and there's no cover now for God's Reign on their entry towards the B site. Whimp getting ready with the lockdown. There's no utility that God's Reign has to force this utility out. They walk into their deaths. The board's down. God's Reign, things are looking terrible in their opportunity for them to win a round like this. The close angle held. Josh S gets deleted by Sai on his close range swing. It's still though a hard fight for them to force, considering their positioning. They just won't
be able to focus in on that. God's Reign though, they're trying to push this A side down. A fast A split coming through, and Sai, he's picked up one. The dagger's now coming out, but he drops down to the earth. Whimp, he shuts them down. Ember though with immediate trade as God's Reign, they force this side down. But one tap god denies the plant, and it's basically a
to even try and make a little bit of space. Ember is essentially stuck, and one tap god knows it. Hence, he's being very thoughtful with how he forces the fight. Now it's a set book. KnightRider just needs to try and play discipline here. Jump peek, pre-fire, out duel for the rotation is going to be crucial, as early positioning into a cheeky angle towards the A site might just be enough for Revenant to secure the final round in the first half. KnightRider doing his very best to still find the opening, and hey, the time has been such a problem that they've hoped that the silent cell's a fake. Not the case. KnightRider tries to provide cover, but Ember going above and beyond the triple kill as he gives his team the overwhelming advantage. The operator from KnightRider, oh, Ching needs to run into the smoke to avert disaster. The Prowler giving away his whereabouts, and Ember dealt with clinically. Revenant find the entry, but they don't manage to convert that entry into a plant just yet. Whimp keeping things interesting, however, ends up finding a very crucial frag on his side. I think that was all the way towards Art, and he retains a little bit of map control and real estate for Revenant, which is more than enough for one tap god as he's sent on a killing spree all the way towards Flowers. He's handing flowers and he's dancing like a Romeo.
Able to build up this buy round, build up to the operator. Maybe they can just find some relief, but the flash to the curveball just too strong. They still get a 1-for-1 trade, and Josh, he's spotted out. God's Reign, they're able to hold down the site. Ember holding on to his position, but trying to switch through him.
Composed up to plant as well. KnightRider can wallbang this position, but he opts to go in the wide swing. Beautifully reads Whimp. 35 HP. Whimp so close. One tap god quick to find his way towards Halls, but that Prowler alongside the wait. Did he walk into Whimp's swarm? Well, Whimp might have killed his teammate with the swarm grenade, but he kills 2 opponents, so he's kind of made up for one tap god's death. Final. At this point, I good on the adjustment, but it's KnightRider who deals the damage. Revenant, they walk in to what was an identical setup from them, in fact, in the first half. So it's funny that they fall prey to their own medicine, but hey, One ultimate for changing the course of one round. I think that's a little too much, and anyone with basic economics very passive off the bat of a long-range retake. Showstopper removes Ember from holes, and this is a problem. They've lost their only bit of cover that they have to fight with. They have to force the fights now. They have to find what little now they can redeem, but it's of no avail.